Okay, so I've never filmed an unboxing like this before, or really anything for YouTube, but I'm really excited about this haul from Yoseka Stationery, so here we go. Don't look too closely at my nails. I got a full set for the first time in years, and I couldn't stand the way that they felt. I mean, I liked them for about a week, and then I had to cut them short, so they are extremely thick and nubby on the ends, and the red bits are from the, French tip that I had, so I know. Okay. So cute. Okay, so I got these clear tabs, filed tabs to use as sort of index markers in some of my planners. These as well to mark the months. I think in my cousin I'm going to use these. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I think these will fit. All of this stuff is upside down. I think these will fit in my Hobonichi weeks as the sort of monthly tabs, monthly markers. So, and then a pencil board because I don't have a weeks size pencil board. I've been using a Hobonichi weeks for a while now, and I'm moving into a new one for next year this week. I finally decided to invest in a pencil board. This one feels like, I don't know if it's in my head, it feels kind of soft compared to the A6 size pencil board that I have, but I love the Yumi Kitagishi designs. I think they're so beautiful. So, cool. Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, that's so nice. This is, I think, a freebie. Maybe it came with maybe it was part of the PAL planner, bundle of little things that they include. Not sure, but that is so cute. And I have never used one of these before, so that'll be fun. A Yoseka sticker. Oh my gosh, this is a small thing, but this is probably the thing that I was the most excited to order. And they were out of stock when I first saw them on the Yoseka website. They came back in stock recently, so I was thrilled. Oh my gosh, they're the cutest little semi-transparent sticky notes. And I want to use sticky notes more in my journals and in my planners as sort of placeholders for things that I want to move from one week to the next or one day to the next before I'm ready to put them down permanently. And I think these are so much more beautiful than the basic Post-its that I may or may not take from the office where I work. All right, so this is I think it's the Bushimen Plan and Log, I want to say. I think that's what PAL stands for, Plan and something. It comes with these little stamps, which are great. I'm definitely going to use these in other planners as well. To-do list and done list. And then this little mini, kind of cushiony little pouch. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm going to put these in here. Sorry, I keep bumping the tripod. It's my first time using this setup. Okay. So the fun stuff now, or I should say the big stuff, the big thing, the reason that I placed this order. Like any good journaler, I have to be very precious about the tape, of course, and take that off. I just think that ordering from stationery stores is such a pleasurable experience. It's so fun to open things that are packaged by people who work in stationery stores. Okay. So I decided to use this planner because I wanted a, well, first of all, I wanted to just try the layout. I wanted a reason to try the new layout. It's set up in a way that is completely different from the Hobonichi Cousin and the Sterling Ink Common Planner that I've been using, or that I have used and plan to use for 2025. I've never used a planner with a vertical Gantt chart, which this has, at least not that I can remember. Okay, so that makes me think that this pen is part of the planner little bundle, because it says a fresh new start. Must be the logo, or what slogan. Yeah. Got some examples of ways that you can use this planner. Oh, I think this is like sample paper. There we go. Ooh, I like how that, I like how this pen feels. And how the paper feels. It's different. It definitely feels thicker. I haven't actually looked to see what type of paper this planner uses because I'm not very particular about my pens. I prefer gel pens. I have not let myself even start to look at fountain pens yet because I know that's an entirely new rabbit hole that I will get sucked into and spend too much money on. So I don't use fountain pens yet. And that means that I don't really have to be super picky about my paper, I think. That said, I do like the way that this feels. I like how faint the grid is, and it feels a little bit sturdier than the Tomoe River paper. Okay, and then here's the actual planner. I love the size. I think this is a B6 size? Yeah. This is a B6 size, and I love that size. That is something that I've learned about myself this year, because in past years I've used the Weeks Mega, and so that was, let's see, I've used the Mega, I've used the A6, original Techo or whatever, and I've used the Cousin, and I always felt like the A6 was too small. Where is that? I always felt like the A6 was a little bit too small. I didn't like how how it felt to write. Like my hand felt a little bit cramped on the A6, which is like, I want to say like that-ish. But then the Cousin is too big to really carry around for me. So I have learned since I got this one, the Undated Common Planner, which I just started. Oh, I let my son draw in here, but I just started using this about a week ago. I love this size. I love the way it feels, and I think I may be converted to a B6, although I am still, of course, going to use the Cousin because I'm a sucker and I just love that planner. I'm really excited about this one, and my plan for this was to use it to record any sort of health and wellness stuff, because I don't necessarily want my memory keeping to be happening right next to my lists of, what I ate in a day or whatever. But then again, it's like, I don't know if I really want to waste. I know it's not really a waste, but I think it would feel like a waste to just use this for like exercise and meal tracking and stuff. So I don't know. I feel so torn. I could use it as a work planner. That is a kind of gap that I'm trying to fill in my planner lineup. But as an instructor at a university, I don't work 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year. You know, I'm off on holidays and breaks between semesters. So there are weeks where I really don't need a work planner. And so that makes me think that I should use the undated common planner for my work planner, because then I can just kind of skip around and only use it when I need it. And I don't want to leave any part of this blank. I think that would feel kind of wasteful. So if you have any suggestions for what to do in terms of what I should use this for, I feel so torn. I guess I have to share my whole lineup in order to actually get helpful advice about how to use this. I love the way it feels. I love the pink cover. Let's see what it looks like underneath the cover. Okay, just very basic white. I don't really feel like wrestling it out, but you can kind of see that the pink cover is not attached, and it's just a basic kind of sort of semi-shiny, like a satiny cardstock. That's fine. It's fine, right? Okay. So it has the standard, like, year at a glance. Then you have the monthly sort of tracker page. This looks really similar in size to the Hobonichi weeks. Oh my god, it is. How do you all do this? I feel like I'm like tripping over my words. Oh, okay. So it is significantly larger than these little columns. It feels very similar though, like visually. Okay, and they're all on one page. And then it starts in December of 2024. That's nice. So I like having at least a month before I get into actually relying on the planner, so that I can kind of practice spreads and see what works. So we have the calendar here, and then just a gridded space for notes. And then this is what really interested me for like tracking things through the month. This is the vertical Gantt chart. So I've seen people, you know, you can kind of time block vertically. And then you can also, of course, write up here different things that you're tracking and track them vertically that way. So I'm really intrigued by this, but I don't know what I want to use it for yet. And then the weekly. This is another reason that I thought maybe this would work best for a health tracker. Because I really don't need, for my work planner, I really don't need Saturday and Sunday, because I really try not to do work on Saturday and Sunday. And often I don't do much on Fridays either, because my classes that I teach tend to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I have office hours Monday, Wednesday. Anyways, you don't need to know that, but so it's like, I guess one column could be movement, self-care, exercise, anything like that, and then the other column could be what I ate that day, because I'm really trying to work on actually eating protein. I've realized that I go through certain days where I literally don't eat basically any protein, very small amounts in like fiber, in like grains and stuff, but I can completely skip protein without even realizing it, unless I'm being aware of it. And then also, of course, hydration and all that I'm trying to work on always. So, maybe I like that this has the weeklies for December too, because the cousin has the December monthly page, but I'm pretty sure the weeklies don't start until January. I could be wrong about that. I need to go in and check. I've used the cousin before, but it's been maybe 2 years since I used it. So I'm out of shape, out of practice with that one. So we have all these weekly pages. And I think this is called what's it called? not bundled planner, where the months, instead of having all the months at the beginning, all of the monthly pages, I mean, and then all of the weeks together, you have the month and then its respective weeks, and then you have the following month. So it's kind of spread out. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I actually, this may make me kind of an outlier, but I think I like having all the months all together because it's just easier to kind of look ahead, for me at least. All right, and then we have, let's see, through, oh my gosh, January 2026. And then you have some pages for lists. I will say, you know, I like the way that this paper feels, but it does feel pretty cold, just temperature-wise or color-wise. So you can see that like the Sterling ink planner is, I would call it a cream. It's not yellow, but compared to the PAL planner, it does feel kind of yellow, and I prefer the warmer paper. And I think the same is true for Hobonichi. Yeah, it's just slightly warmer. I think it picks up more on camera. In person, it's a little more subtle. But I do prefer the cream colored paper. It just feels a little bit less harsh to look at. So yeah, that is my one beef, I guess. Okay, and then it looks like there's 198 pages. That's the entire, that does include the weekly pages. Okay. So we don't have a ton of blank pages at the end, which is fine. I literally don't need more blank pages between my common planner, my weeks, my mega, and my cousin. I have a serious problem, so that's fine. But it is smaller. I love it. I mean, I love the way it looks and feels. I just need to figure out what to do with it. I just wanted to buy it, to be honest, to see it. And now I have to come up with some sort of use for it. And I have so many already. It's really a struggle. But thank you for watching. I hope that this was a relatively pleasant unboxing. And thanks for bearing with me and my amateur filming skills.